What's up with this internet shit? Scrapple TV.
Welcome back. This is another edition of Tripping Balls. I'm Brother JT. We're exploring the realms of psychoactive substances and their effects on human beings. With me tonight is a gentleman named Matt, and we're going to be talking about ayahuasca, the Rusty Trombone of God, I believe. Yage, the Yage letters, Allen Ginsberg, William Burroughs, Jeff Kent from the San Francisco Giants. You go down to Peru. You meet up. Well, how do you meet up with the people who have this stuff? And
well, I flew into Iquitos, which is the main city to the Amazon part of Peru. And when I was there, I asked around, and the first person I set up a meeting with, or a ceremony with, I later on heard negative reviews, so I decided not to go with him. And then I heard great reviews about a medical center which treats people suffering from different type of addiction problems or illnesses with ayahuasca, but then was discouraged to do that just because shamans cast out demons while they give while they're doing the ceremony, and I was told that the whole session would have been shamans casting out demons, and that would in turn ruin my experience because of demon casting.
you finally hit the right one.
Yeah, there's a lot of people down there who are there specifically to do ayahuasca. So once I fell into that like small group of people, I was able to hear who the right shaman was to go to.
Did you have to draw blood and pour it into the cup with me?
I didn't have to.
But, well, they didn't ask you to or anything?
No, it wasn't that exciting. We had to go to the guy's property, which was far, and we had to like walk through the jungle. It was dark. We didn't have phones.
Yeah.
Phones.
Yeah, no use for phones at that point, probably. So you take the stuff. It probably doesn't taste real good, right?
Tastes terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, it tastes really bad.
It starts coming on, you know. Was there ever a point at which you felt you had turned into a Komodo dragon?
No, I thought it was a monkey.
A monkey. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. And you, as a monkey, was that a good feeling?
Yeah, it was, because I was in the jungle, and you go back, and like it's funny because I went back in time and I saw myself in that that crucial developmental phase that I had when I was a younger person, where I started like acting up and like where I became really rebellious and deviant and became like what I thought was a bad person. And when I was doing ayahuasca, I was able to see that I'm not a bad person. I just have a playful monkey spirit in me. Yeah. So I saw that I was a monkey, and I thought that I was brought back to the jungle to release that monkey, so I wouldn't have to be playful anymore.
Release the inner monkey.
But I did it. Right.
You know, I actually detest monkeys. But now, meeting you, Matt, you're such a fine young gentleman, it gives me a new perspective, you know, on monkeys and how they're not necessarily all bad. And so I think in some, there's been sort of like a bounce back for me from your trip, and now my mind has been enlightened about monkeys. But there was no point at which you went crazy and broke into a zoo and ate a sheep, right?
No.
Well, that's a relief.
I did ayahuasca, and I felt like I'm cool. Like everything's all right. I don't have any problems. It's something that people do for either healing or to connect with, I guess we'll call him God.
Right, yeah, that guy. Boy, I'd like to have a few minutes with him someday. On the whole, I mean, though, you came back from this void. I mean, it's like going out of this world, whole other world. Do you think that other world exists in a real reality that we may all encounter at some point? Or is that just like part of the mind to help you learn about stuff?
No, I think eventually we'll be able to see that world, the medium. You know, like people say when they do ayahuasca that they're able to communicate with the dead, like the spirits around them, or they're able to like communicate with animals, and like they're able to like understand the languages that the animals speak. And I think that there are mediums around us that we don't grasp yet, just how like the Greeks were surrounded by the ocean and never had a word for the color blue. I think that there's things that we don't know that we see yet that we will be able to see with time because we'll be trained to do it.
Right, right. Well, it couldn't happen soon enough for old brother JT, because I'm sick of this world. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thanks, JT.
For sharing this wonderful experience with ayahuasca in Peru, the jungle, probably jaguars in the trees crying tears that fall to the ground, and trees of knowledge come up from them. Thanks a lot, everybody. It's been great.